I've come to realize just how incredibly foolish I've been, and it's been one of the most humbling experiences of my life. If I were to be completely honest with you right now, I'd tell you how desperately I'm craving your touch. It's a longing that consumes me and refuses to let go. No matter how hard I try to push it aside or distract myself from the ache, I don't know if I can survive another day lost in vivid daydreams about the electrifying, soul-stirring connection we once shared. Do you even realize the incredible healing power you've always had over me? Right now, I'm carrying this overwhelming weight of guilt because I took you and everything beautiful you brought into my life completely for granted. I was such a blind fool. I thought the connection between us was something ordinary, something I could easily find with anyone else, but I was so terribly wrong. Your touch, your presence, your entire energy, none of it is common or replaceable. There's something absolutely magical about it, something that feels almost otherworldly and sacred. It's like your touch carries its own kind of electricity, a powerful force that pulls me in completely while somehow leaving me feeling grounded and at peace all at once. For the longest time, I thought maybe you had cast some kind of spell over me. But now I finally understand the truth. It wasn't magic or illusion at all. It was simply you, your purity, your radiant beauty, your incredible essence. These are the things that left me absolutely awestruck and overwhelmed. These are the qualities that made me pull away in fear because I couldn't comprehend how someone so extraordinary and perfect could genuinely care for someone as flawed and ordinary as me. You are so incredibly special to me in ways I'm still discovering. Your hands, your healing touch, it's unlike anything I've ever experienced in my entire life. I find myself desperately longing for the beautiful innocence we once shared. Those carefree moments filled with pure laughter and lightness that made everything feel possible. I want to feel that magic again. I want to giggle with you like we used to hold on to the precious simplicity of what we had before I complicated everything with my fears and insecurities. Are you still open to me, baby? I ask this with my heart in my throat, because I feel like I've made the biggest, most devastating mistake of my entire life. I didn't show up for you the way I should have. I didn't give you the love, attention, and devotion you deserved every single day. I know now that I let you down in the most painful ways, and that knowledge haunts me constantly. When you tried to settle for just being friends, I couldn't handle it emotionally, but the worst part is that I wasn't even a good friend to you. I hate admitting that because it feels like such a complete failure on my part. I let my own fears and deep insecurities get in the way of everything beautiful we were building, and I hurt you terribly in the process. I'm not sharing all of this to burden you with the weight of my regrets and mistakes. In fact, the last thing I want is to bring you any more pain, stress, or confusion. I don't want to involve you in the heavy karma I've created or drag you into the emotional mess I made of everything. Part of me feels deeply embarrassed to admit how wrong I was about everything, but I can't keep hiding from the truth any longer. When I focus on the present moment and really examine my life, all roads seem to lead back to you. You were absolutely right when you said this was going to be a journey of growth and self-discovery. And I finally understand what you meant by that. Everything in my life that doesn't serve my higher self or help me become the person I'm meant to be is being stripped away piece by piece. While this process is incredibly painful and sometimes feels overwhelming, I know it's absolutely necessary for my growth. Through all of this chaos and transformation, one thing has become undeniably clear and unshakable. I love you with every fiber of my being. I always have loved you, and I always will love you no matter what happens. This difficult process of growth and finding my authentic self hasn't been easy at all, but the one constant, the one thing that remains steady and true through everything, is my deep, unwavering love for you. I know I was terribly wrong in the past. I know I failed to see and appreciate the incredible love, care, and effort you poured into me and into us. But I see it all so clearly now, and it breaks my heart that I was so blind. You are the only one for me, and you always have been. You hold a special, sacred place in my heart that no one else could ever fill, no matter how hard they might try. It took losing you to truly appreciate what I had right in front of me. I thought letting you go would somehow be easier and less complicated, but it wasn't easier at all. It was the most painful thing I've ever experienced. The truth is that no one compares to you, not even close. Your smile, your kindness, your infectious laugh. Everything about you is completely irreplaceable and precious. I've stopped looking elsewhere for connection or love because I've finally realized that everything I was desperately searching for in others was always right in front of me. It's you. It's always been you, and it always will be you. The most important thing I need you to know is that I'm ready now, truly ready. I'm ready to be completely straightforward and honest with you. I'm ready to give you the love and devotion you've always deserved. I'm done with the excuses, the delays, and all the issues that kept us apart and prevented us from being happy together. This painful separation has taught me that no one else could ever measure up to you. And I don't want to waste another precious moment of our lives apart as I continue to grow and align myself with the best version of who I'm meant to be. I want you to know that I'm coming back to you with everything I have. I need you to believe in us again, to believe in the incredible greatness we can achieve together when we're united and working toward the same dreams. This journey hasn't been easy, but it's shown me what truly matters in life, and that's you. You are and always will be my one and only love, my soulmate, my everything. I want to leave the past behind us completely and build a beautiful future together. I know I have a lot to prove to you, but I'm ready to do whatever it takes. Please be ready to, because I'm coming back to you, and this time I won't let you down. You are my everything, and I love you with all that I am. During our time apart, you have been constantly on my mind every single moment of every day. It feels as though every corner of my world is filled with precious memories of the moments we shared together. And no matter how hard I try to distract myself, I cannot stop thinking about you. Those memories, both big and small, replay endlessly in my mind like a beautiful movie, reminding me of the pure happiness and joy you brought into my life at the same time. I am completely overwhelmed by crushing regret for the careless words I said and the thoughtless actions I took that created this painful distance between us. I can see so clearly now how I destroyed something so beautiful and perfect, and the weight of my own mistakes feels absolutely unbearable some days. I failed miserably to appreciate what we had when I had it. And now, in your absence, I realize just how much I truly lost. Each day without you is a constant, aching reminder of the incredible love I took for granted. You were my guiding light in the darkest moments, the one who brought pure joy and deep meaning into my life. Without you, my days feel completely empty and aimless. I stumble through each day, searching desperately for even a glimmer of hope. Yet no one and nothing compares to what you gave me so freely. My world feels gray, cold, and lifeless without you by my side. It's as though the most important part of me is missing, and I feel incomplete without the deep, soul-level connection we once shared so naturally. You are so much more than just my partner or my love. You are my anchor in the storm, my source of strength when I feel weak, and my reason to smile even on the hardest days. I long desperately for the comfort of your love, for the warmth of your presence that could soothe even the heaviest burdens and make everything feel possible. Again, not a single moment goes by when I don't regret the terrible decisions that led to this heartbreaking separation. I replay everything in my head constantly, trying to understand how I could have been so foolish as to let you slip away from me. It pains me deeply to know that my own selfish actions pushed you away. And now I'm left with the bitter understanding that I let go of the most precious thing in my entire life in this time apart. I've had the space to truly reflect on my mistakes and see them clearly for what they were. I can see now the depth of the hurt I caused you, and I am so deeply, genuinely sorry. I never meant to hurt you. That was never my intention, but my carelessness and my complete inability to see the true value of what we had caused you real pain. For that, I am filled with overwhelming remorse and regret. My love for you has only grown stronger and more intense during your absence. It burns brighter than ever, like a constant flame in my heart that reminds me of what we shared and what I lost through my own stupidity. I now understand that love like ours is incredibly rare and precious. It's not something to take for granted or carelessly let slip away.